Hi everyone, Cendril. Welcome back to Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. Time for evolution.
Strain ready for augmentation. Expeditionary brood discovered ancient Zerg essence in Dominion space. Brood under attack. Limited time.
Hydralisk evolution. We could get the Impaler strain. More from Hydralisks. While bird, the Impaler strikes at single targets with its piercing tentacle, effective against armored enemies. Or, from Brood War, the Lurker strain is back. More from the Hydralisk. While burrowed, the Lurker attacks multiple targets at once with its spines, effective against light enemies. They both act the same, but they attack drastically different. Hydralisks sacrifice toughness for a powerful ranged attack. Protect them with roaches or zerglings. It is true, send something in front of them to take hits.
Planet Merrick 5. Swarm hive cluster under assault.
The Dominion's infestation specialist. We need to move fast.
Essence nearby. Overmind creation. Impaler colony. Slow attack. Incredible damage. Collect essence. Adapt Hydralisks. Defeat Dominion.
The attack's really slow, so you can move out of the way and not get hit.
Examining. Sequence incomplete. Must kill remaining Impaler colonies.
No problem. Well, now you have to watch out for both attacks. Oh, got hit. That's a lie. There we go. Now the attack still goes off, so don't think the attack just stops midway if you kill the unit. Once the attack's in the ground, you need to move. If you see the reticle, move. You have no time limit here, so just try not to get hit. No need to rush and risk.
Acquired. Spinning Impaler essence into Hydralisk morph.
Okay. Morph into Impalers.
Hydralisks now able to morph into Impalers.
Costs 50 minerals and 100 gas. It's not cheap. And it takes a little while. Eliminate all Terran forces.
Impaler attacks while burrowed. Damages single target. Tears through armor.
Move to the high ground and assault their barricade from above.
Okay, high ground. Impalers have a range of 11, so really good range.
Oh, hell no. Retreat. Dominion barricade destroyed.
Get rid of those.
That missile turret can detect our impalers while burrowed.
Correct.
Take it out first.
Keep it together.
You have to target that yourself. As long as you get rid of detector units, they have enough range to be out of range of a lot of things. They do 20 damage, 45 versus armored. These are great at taking out armored units. The big thing is they must be burrowed to attack.
Barricades destroyed. Only Prometheus Company base remains.
That's about all I have to say about the Impaler. It's got 200 life, it's expensive, but it's another siege type unit. It does have great range. With something that can see farther, like a Overlord for example, you'll be able to hit things.
Terran forces eliminated.
Hits a single target, really good against heavier...
Risk more if possible. Surviving lurker dens discovered. Planet Caver, once birthing colony for Dagoth's brood, now feral. Feral lurkers, survivors of interswarm conflict.
I can control them, but I can't morph more.
Key transformation sequence missing. Requires lurker den. Secure nearby den. Return essence to swarm control.
Lurkers work much the same way as the Impalers, but different in some very key
The lurker
ways.
den isn't far. Move out. The feral Zerg have sensed us. Burrow, quickly.
They only have a range of 6.
Lurker attacks many foes while burrowed. Effective against light enemies.
But because they hit in a line, they can hit multiple units. They do 30 versus light, range of 6, 20 damage otherwise. These are great, more defensive type units. You can set them up at a base or choke points, or just when you know the enemy is coming, burrow and then do a lot of damage.
Burrow quickly and attack.
Groups of lurkers can shred a lot of units.
Destination reached. Broodmother Kilisa inbound to extract essence. Overlords en route.
I sense the feral Zerg moving. They're attacking from the south. Defend the lurker den.
We can do that. Lurkers are great at defending things.
Another wave incoming. Keep them off the lurker den.
As I said, when you know the enemy is going to attack, and they're going to be attacking in mass number, Now, if the enemies have a detector, not as good.
Zerg defeated. Broodmother ready to extract essence. Must prepare sequences for Hydralisk morph. Returning to evolution pit. Hydralisk morph ready for integration. Await decision.
By choosing the Impaler strain, you get another siege unit. You only hit one target, but if it's armored, that target's taking 45, otherwise it's taking 20. But you get that range of 11. Impaler colony essences evolved millennia ago. First mutated under Overmind's instruction. Ancestral strain of sunken colony. Powerful. Can bond essence through Hydralisk morph. Create Impaler. Attacks single foe. Tentacle shreds through armor, flesh, and bone. Just bone. Darn. Or you can go with the Lurker strain. Attacks multiple enemies while it's burrowed. Effective against light ground units. Against waves of smaller units, Lurkers are highly effective. With enough Lurkers, they're even effective against bigger units like Thors, for example. As abandoned by Queen of Blades in effort to assimilate new breeds, almost lost. Now recovered. They only have a range of 6, so they don't have that long range attack like you do with the Impaler, but you can hit multiple enemies. Impalers are really good against single targets at long range. Against a lot of targets, Lurkers really shine. Both are really good additions to your army. I really like the Impaler strain. But Lurkers are classic. These are classic units. Lurkers are from Brood War, the expansion to Starcraft 1. While Impalers are new. I love the long range of the Impaler, though. But I like hitting multiple units and just shredding in a line when there's a lot of stuff. I don't think you can go wrong with either choice, in my opinion. That kind of goes for a lot of the evolutions. It all depends on your playstyle and just which unit you like better. I'm going to go with Lurkers. They're classic. And with that, it's time to travel.
The Terrans launched thousands of these devices at our broods on Char. Broodmother Kalisa relayed this to us. It is not a weapon.
It's a two-way communicator.
The Queen of Blades. I knew you'd return to your true form. A monster. Now, you'll do exactly as I tell you if you care at all about Jim Raynor. Yes, he's alive. So you'll keep your swarm away from Corhole and away from me, or he dies. That man sacrificed everything to give you back your humanity, and you threw it away. Oh, he must be disgusted by you. Why, he'd be first in line to kill you.
I can't sense Jim out there. If he is alive, nothing in this universe will stop me from finding him.
Nothing in this universe will stop me from finding him. Alright, we have two choices. We can go to the Skyger station.
One of our broodmothers in the Kaprulu sector is picking up a strange psionic signal. It is Zerg, but not part of the swarm.
I know you seek to topple Mengsk. His alien soldiers, the hybrid, are your greatest threat. If you wish to stop them, meet me at these coordinates.
If the Dominion is controlling Hybrid, our invasion of Korhal will fail. This lab must be destroyed.
Destroy the hybrid lab. Or Dominion space.
At your orders, we will move our Leviathan into Dominion space and begin searching for the Terran ship Hyperion. You wish their help in finding the Terran Jim Raynor.
Well, we could use Matt's help, for sure. But we're going to go to Skyger Station. The Infestor unit is a infestation specialist. It can take control of enemy units. It's also able to immobilize units while it deals area damage to large groups. A very different, interesting unit for the Zerg. And a great unit for Zerg, one of my favorites, the Ultralisk. It only hits ground units. But you've seen Ultralisk. Lots of HP, has armor, hits in an area, destroys ground units. I would have liked the Hydralisk Evolved mission to show up a tad bit earlier. That way we get a lot more use out of them.
My queen, the infested Terran who contacted you waits over there. He claims to know you.
Who are you?
You will not recognize me. I am Alexis Stukov. We were enemies.
It's Stukov!
Well, we both seem to be Zerg now.
Indeed. And we share a common goal, the destruction of this facility. It is here that Mengsk breeds the hybrid, combining Protoss and Zerg DNA to create monstrous creatures of immense power.
Then we'll destroy this facility together.
Stukov is from Starcraft 1. Well, from Brood War. I always liked Alexei Stukov. So, unfortunately, he is infested and is now Zerg, but still a cool character.
The infested Terran. I have never seen his like. He is powerful, but closed off. Where is he from?
Stukov is from Earth. A few years ago, they sent an invading force here. I remember it. I destroyed them.
As it should be.
I thought Stukov was killed. I heard reports that he'd been resurrected, that he'd been infested, then cured. If he's been a prisoner here all these years, anything is possible. Contact the Brood Mothers. Tell them to bring their Leviathans to this system.
Should they unleash their broods upon the station?
No. Zagara and I will lead our broods in the assault.
So the other broods will simply hold in orbit.
I want them nearby. After we destroy this station, we're going after Jim. This isn't just about getting rid of the hybrid threat, is it? Why are you helping me?
They held me here for many years. I survived experiments, torture, and worse. Now I will see it burn. You were the only one I could think of with the power and will to aid me.
Infested, held captive, experimented on and hunted. We have some things in common.
Indeed.
This is the source of Mengsk's hybrid? Just getting inside is going to be an achievement.
Doesn't look like anybody's here to talk to. Next mission.
The main entrance of the Skyger platform is heavily defended. We must dislodge this Dominion force before we can assault the lab itself.
Neutralize platform defenses. We get 3 levels and access to the Infestor unit. But I'm going to save that for next time. That way we have a full episode to get into the mission. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. What do you think of the 2 Hydralisk Hydralisk evolutions you can choose from. Which one do you like more? Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.